Hello. We are continuing PowerPoint 7.5, talking about sustainability. And so we're going to go through slides 6 through 10 in this video, and then we'll finish it up next time. So continuing with sustainability issues, we've been looking at things like pollution and trying to preserve the resources that we have. This is huge in not only the United States, but around the entire world. As companies try to get more and more productive and that competition ramps up all the time, we see companies maybe cut corners in order to get an advantage on their competitors. So sustainability issues, we are seeing trends of really big companies trying to present this image that they are committed to sustainable practices. So one company that has done this is Walmart, which is kind of surprising. But Walmart, we know, is just huge in their space, and there's not many businesses that can compete with them. Maybe Amazon being one of the closest in today's times. But Walmart is trying to set goals to use 100% renewable energy, try to create zero waste, and sell products that can help people and the environment. And something to kind of ask here is, why do you think Walmart would do this? You know, they're already kind of the top of their market space. They're this huge company. They always try to get the lowest price to people. So being environmentally friendly can sometimes be expensive. And the answer to that question is usually that they want to present a better image of themselves, and they think that that will bring in more customers that may have thought negatively of them in the past. And if they can get anyone to come into their store that hasn't before, they're just expanding that business. So we see companies sometimes go through this expensive process of being more energy efficient or environmentally friendly so that they can have a positive image in the eyes of the consumers of their brand and what they're doing. So managing the environment, we want to obviously preserve our environment and also the resources that we have. We know that we only have one planet, and there's certain resources that once you use them all up, they're gone forever. So big challenge, not just for businesses, but also for us as citizens of the world. Landfills are becoming more and more full. We're starting to see more talk and discussion on recycling, new processes to recycle, incentives to recycle. So an example, in Lincoln, they, about 2 or 3 years ago, put in a rule that you cannot throw away cardboard of any kind. You have to recycle it. So those types of steps are things that are happening more and are hopefully ways to reduce waste and find a way to reuse products whenever possible. Okay, non-renewable resources. These are those resources that we cannot get back once they're gone. So some examples: oil, natural gas, iron ore. We want to make sure we can preserve these or find alternative forms of energy so that when those non-renewable resources dry up, we're prepared and we're ready for that day with alternative ways to produce energy. So we are seeing businesses and factories using more renewable resources like solar powered or electricity generated from water and wind. And hopefully, as technology advances, those types of resources can create power more efficiently, and we can get away from those expensive, polluting, non-renewable resources that eventually will disappear. There's an interesting situation that happens as businesses try to just be more competitive. We can see businesses take the approach of, we're going to be more environmentally friendly. So that means it's going to cost us more money, which means we're going to increase the prices a little bit. So consumers have to pay more. So that'd be kind of a downside for us. We like to get the best price possible. But another thing that we see is sometimes your pollution control goals, like trying to make the air quality better, are at odds with energy conservation goals. So the example here is the use of coal. So right now, coal is in great supply. It's relatively cheap, and we have a lot of it. But using coal, which is a little cheaper and in better supply, it ends up polluting the air more than natural gas would. But natural gas is in short supply, so we don't want to waste all that. So by trying to save one non-renewable resource, we may actually be polluting more. And so you're kind of in this catch-22 situation. So a business that's changing from coal to natural gas is meeting environmental goals, but they're violating conservation goals because they're using a non-renewable resource. But we can also say they are polluting less, which is positive. And on the other hand, by changing from natural gas to coal, you start to save that non-renewable resource, but you also create some pollution. So hopefully, a way to become very, very rich would be if you could be one of those people that discovers that next energy source or a way to harness energy that is cost-effective and environmentally friendly.